Hey guys, Chaos Master here, back for more Trails of Cold Steel. Obviously continuing where we last left off. Not sure how long I'll be recording this episode today, actually. I got some other things I gotta do. Perfect. Yeah, the final song fits in perfectly. I'll bet it'll be quite the surprise for our audience, too. See, what did I tell you? Well, one doesn't typically attend concerts expecting a deception. They'll never see it coming. Haha, I see no harm in a little unpredictability. After all the festival planning, I think people will appreciate something that wasn't part of the program. Now that we've got that settled, it all comes down to how much we can pump up the crowd. Well, we've done just about everything we can do. We'll just have to play our hearts out and let fate decide the rest. This is gonna be so much fun! Huh? Is something wrong, Emma? You don't look so hot. You're not starting to feel sick, are you? No, I'm feeling fine. I was just thinking about the latest news I heard about Crossbell. Oh yeah, there's that rumor going around. You're talking about the one involving the International Bank of Crossbell, right? Apparently, they've frozen all access to all foreign accounts. On top of that, they got the bank's CEO, Dieter Croix, serving as one of Crossbell's two heads of state. He won the mayoral election a few months ago, but even in political office, he stayed on as head of the IBC. I actually met him in person once. Wait, was that revealed in Trails from Zero, or... No, it probably has to be Azure, I think. Probably. Wow, yeah, I think it was in Azure that we're going to learn this. I mean, it makes sense. I don't remember Dieter Croix winning in Zero. But we'll find out. We'll find out when we get to that game, eventually. Wow, really? Yeah, not on my own, though. I was with my mother. The IBC is a long-standing business partner of the Reinford Company. They acted as an intermediary for the Orbital Network. And Arcus projects, actually, but he never seemed like the kind of person who'd do anything this extreme. If the IBC really has frozen the bank's international assets, it's going to cause chaos across the entire continent, not just in Erebonia. Could lead to a depression. A pretty big one, too. Some of my family's assets have been hit by the IBC's freeze as well. I just don't get it. If they push their luck too hard with the Empire or the Republic, there won't be a Crossbell state for much longer. So either they're doing all this, accepting that could happen, or they've got something else in mind. With all this going on, are your families really going to be able to make it tomorrow? Got a lot of VIP parents in this class who are supposed to show up, right? That's true. It might rather be difficult for them to make it. Given he's on the board of directors, I was expecting my dad to at least make an appearance, even if he couldn't stay. Yeah, I don't think my sister will have any trouble making it, but I'm not so sure about my dad now. Same situation here. My grandfather should be able to make it, no problem, but my mother... My only family member who will be visiting is my younger brother. Yeah, only my sister will be coming, so there's nothing to worry about there. Eustace and Laura, you've got family coming too, right? Right, but considering my father's current position, whether he makes it or not depends more or less on chance and circumstance. I can't really hazard a guess as to whether my brother will be able to make it. Ordinarily, he has a reasonable degree of freedom, but with all that's been going on, he's been quite a busy man. You can save some chronic hand-wringing. I've just been informed that all of them will be able to make it. Sorry if you're hearing me exhale too much. I'm trying to breathe. Instructor? Is that true? Sure is. They all called the academy about it earlier today, in fact. The situation in Crossbell isn't so dire that it's going to have an immediate impact here in the Empire. So they decided that the best thing to do is just attend this plan, to show everyone it's still business as usual. Well, that's certainly something. I'm actually a bit relieved to hear that. Anyway, never mind that. You've got your big day tomorrow, so I hope you're ready to tear it up on stage. Class 1's got that operetta they're doing, right? I snuck a peek at the rehearsal earlier, and the amount of effort they're putting into the whole production is almost scary. Wait, they're rehearsing today too? It looks like they went straight to the principal to ask for permission, and he made a special exception for them. I figured they'd just coast along on their family pedigrees, but they're putting their hearts and souls into this. Whatever you guys said, you must have really lit a fire under them. What should we do? Maybe we should have one more rehearsal just in case. Nah, we put in plenty of time. We're as good as we're gonna be for this performance. Any more rehearsing would just be redundant. I suppose you're right. If we whip ourselves into a panic and just rehearse until we drop, we might actually be more likely to screw up. You make a good point. In lacrosse, getting good rest before a big match makes a huge difference. I guess it may be best to simply rest for tonight then. We'll need every bit of our strength tomorrow. Yeah, we've done all the work we can. I'm sure a good wind will blow on us. I'm impressed. You guys are a lot calmer than I thought you'd be. And here I was, all ready to lecture you if you seriously suggested rehearsing at this time of night. Instructor? We wouldn't have even thought to do it if you hadn't come barging in here trying to scare us by telling us about Class 1. She's just sulking because she feels left out. That's a dirty lie and you know it. Huh? What's that sound? Why are they ringing the bell this late? Hold up. It's not the school's bell. Can't remember ever hearing one like that around here before. Now you mention it, it did sound different from the bell we normally hear. Wait. No, it couldn't be. Yep. This is like the bell we heard in Lohengrin Castle, isn't it? It is the same sound, I'm sure of it. That's impossible, and yet... What? What's going on, you guys? Lohengrin is that old castle in Legram, isn't it? Yeah, the one you told us that ghost story about. It seems like things just took a turn for the strange. And I have a feeling I know where this lonesome bell is tolling from. Come with me if you're curious. Yeah, I didn't figure it'd be the main building's bell. Wait, that would mean... Ta-da! How do they see that over there, and how did they not pick it up before? If they could. I knew it. Let's get a closer look. Running, 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 running. What's going on? Where are they off to at this hour, and where is that bell tolling coming from? Oh, I don't know. How about the one place that has a bell? Well, potentially has one. I don't remember if it did. I think the old schoolhouse does. Yeah, it does. That's right. Okay, I wasn't 100% certain. But then again, it did say it was an old schoolhouse, so yeah, it would make sense.
What is this?
Seems like there's some kind of force field. No idea what's powering it, though.
Oh my! There's something very strange about this. Very strange indeed.
No shit, Sherlock.
This academy may have been founded by Emperor Dreikels, but this particular building dates back long before even his time, I believe.
Ah, that's right.
What are you all doing here?
Rean?
Ah, and Sarah.
So,
Oh, shit.
What's going on here?
I'm sure you heard the tolling of the bell earlier. Apparently, as soon as that started, this barrier appeared. We've had several students testify that was the case, at any rate.
Looks like it's covering the entire building.
I tried the direct approach and hit it with a hammer, but it just absorbed the impact. Wow.
So it's some sort of field that negates any physical force applied to it?
We've known from the beginning that this building was one big mystery, but it seems we didn't realize just how big.
Want me to call out Lammy and have him smash through?
Don't bother. It'd just be a repeat of what happened in Lohengrin Castle.
Yeah. Nothing we tried could even scratch that barrier. This one seems a lot like it.
Gather the staff for an emergency meeting. I'm afraid we'll have to prepare for the worst.
Yes, sir.
I suppose we have no other recourse at this point.
Toa, going forward, let's assume that the second day of the festival and all related events will need to be cancelled. George, I'd like you to gather your equipment and keep a close watch on this area.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Wait! Are you really going to cancel the festival?
Under these circumstances, there's not much else we can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn. Obviously, I left turbo mode off just in case. I don't
If
remember.
the building is still like this tomorrow morning, there's no
Should've done
way
it
we
before.
can let visitors onto the campus.
We have no idea what's happening in there either. The risk of danger is too great. It's possible we might need to evacuate the academy. Or even all of Trista.
No way. Damn it. Is that our only option?
I guess from a risk management point of view, that's the only sensible course of action, but...
Oh, for a second I thought it was gonna be like, you know, hey, we're gonna hear that voice again.
Over the past month, we've poured everything we have into getting ready for this festival. Maybe we wanted to prove we could put on just as good a show as the other classes. Maybe we wanted to impress our families. Maybe it's just that being with friends and working to make something great is its own reward.
Rean. Yeah.
That's all just secondary right now. What's really important is our chance to leave a legacy here. To do something new classes might look at and aspire to. Winning, losing, that doesn't really matter in the end. And it doesn't ultimately matter whether our show is a smash hit or totally tanks. Because what we worked for isn't fame or bragging rights. We worked to put on the best damn festival we could. So all I'm asking for is a chance to see that through. That's not too much to ask, is it?
Oh.
He's right, you know.
I'm with Rean on this too.
Perhaps the best we can put forth will amount to nothing in the end.
But even if it does, as long as we have a chance to do something about it, we won't just take this lying down.
Yeah, we spent way too long practicing to just throw it all away. Besides, it'd be super lame if we missed a chance to strut our stuff!
Since the beginning of the year, it's been our class's responsibility to investigate the old schoolhouse.
That's right. And it just so happens that we haven't made our monthly visit yet.
Cat. That's a good way to look around it.
You guys are actually serious.
Damn right.
Sure looks that way.
Man, hearing you guys so fired up brings a little tear to my eye.
Well, I certainly admire your spirit, but spirit alone won't be enough to get you past this barrier.
Uh-huh.
Oh! Rean, what's that light?
Huh? What is this?
It's coming from your Arcus pouch.
Yeah, but why?
It looks like the quartz is shining. What?
What's happening?
Bro, that was so loud.
Now all of our Arcus units are glowing.
What's going on?
I doubt it's mere coincidence that this light is the same hue as the barrier.
You know, this actually reminds me of our very first day in the old schoolhouse.
Indeed. We were all connected together through our Arcus combat links.
It does seem similar.
Mine's doing it too.
Ooh, this is so neato!
The time has come. Now reveal.
Rean? Rean!
Yeah, good thing I did turn turbo mode off.
Are you okay?
It almost looks like he's causing a sympathetic resonance with the field.
feeling I'm getting. It's an invitation. Like I and the rest of Class VII are being called in.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, sir. I guess they ended up taking after their teacher a little too much.
Then you've been a fine instructor. I stand impressed with your students. Besides, making the choices that define you is part of growing up. It's currently 1940 hours. I'll permit you until 0-100 hours to conduct your investigation. Any later, and you won't get enough sleep to put on a rousing concert after all.
Sir.
Then we can...
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after. Go on. I'm not gonna chide you for being rash. Not this time, anyway.
And may the goddess guide your steps. Don't forget, too, that discretion is the better part of valor. Retreating isn't always a cowardly option.
Instructor Sarah. Instructor Thomas.
Right.
Understood.
Be careful in there, everyone. We'll do whatever we can out here to back you up.
I'll leave the engineering building open for the night, so come on over if you need to use the facilities there. I'll go ask the shops in the cafeteria to keep the lights on for you, too.
Nice.
Thank you. All of you.
We're counting on you.
All right, let's go.
Whoa. That's bright. I didn't remember it being that bright. The old schoolhouse was completely normal yesterday. What happened? The currents of the wind here feel strange somehow. A lot like they did in Lorien Castle, actually. Indeed, I can sense a welling up of spiritual energy too. Longstanding was that castle you guys got trapped in when you visited Legram, right? It was, though it doesn't seem quite the same as the phenomenon we encountered here, or encountered there. Oops. I'm scared. There aren't gonna be any ghosts jumping out on us, are they? Are there? Something's different in here too. In the elevator hall? Might as well go take a look. Look, the elevator light is glowing with that same light, almost like it's trying to guide us. There's something different about the console, too. So there is a 7th floor. I knew that 6th floor couldn't possibly be the last. My guess is that the 7th floor holds the key to answering all the questions we have about this place. Well, shall we see what lies beyond? Right. Time to find out what dark terrors await us down here. Well, hello.
What is this?
Glowing cogs? We've seen some strange stuff in this schoolhouse since we started coming here, but I think this takes the cake.
Confirming release of the 6th lock. Potential awakener detected. The time has come. Commencing the 2nd trial.
This looks the same as the red door we found on the 4th floor, but...
It seems like there's an even bigger surprise behind this one.
I'm very curious about this 6th lock and 2nd trial business. Do you think the locks refer to each of the floors we've cleared so far?
What's a potential awakener? Is it talking about one of us?
I can scarcely venture a guess. But what seems certain is that we're here tonight because we were meant to be here.
Yeah.
Rean? Are you okay? It's the mark on your chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But how do you...
Just a feeling.
Call it intuition.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Celine's here.
I think it should already be quite apparent, but we're headed somewhere no living eyes have seen. Are you sure you're all prepared? Emma?
Well, well. You certainly seem to be in the know about all of this.
And how long has Celine been here?
You just now noticed that?
Back at the start of the year, I know we all had our doubts. We've made it this far. Because we've accepted each other for who we are. And I think being part of Class 7 is a big part of that. Even if the world were to stand against us, we'd have each other. The challenges we face together.
Rean. Couldn't have said it better myself.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
That's Laura, cutting right to the heart of it.
Yeah, I don't ever recall accepting him.
I could say the same about you.
Some things never change, do they?
honestly, if they ever stop bickering, they'd probably miss it.
True.
It's just one of those things that makes us what we are.
Aw, you guys have a good thing going. Wish I was part of it.
You said it, Short Stack. Don't know that there's much of a place for a slackadaisical second year either.
Slackadaisical. What the fuck, man?
What kind of talk is that? You two belong here just as much as the rest of us. And I think you'll have to agree, Emma. Class 7 is the best there is.
Well said. Maybe I still have a ways to go before I fully understand the whole class system here. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
Then what are we waiting for? No one might ever know what we do here tonight. We're not doing this to prove to others how great we are. We're doing it to prove it to ourselves. To face down our fear, conquer it, and earn the answers we deserve.
Rean. All right. I won't try to dissuade you. Let's go earn our chance to leave our mark on this academy.
Yeah!
And here we are. Oh, yeah, definitely should have left turbo mode off. Had everything that needed to load. Realm of the Great Shadow. This place is honestly one of my favorite dungeons with how it looks and everything. There's a lot we gotta do here. There's a lot of treasure chests to find.
Whoa.
I expected to see something with defiant explanation. This is beyond imagination.
Yeah, no shit.
Still, this trial is ours to overcome. And overcome it we shall.
Yeah, you're right. So, how about it, Rean? Any words of wisdom from our fearless leader?
Huh? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. That's the whole point.
Whatever you want, I guess.
Gotta have a little pep talk before we begin the mission.
We already had the pep.
Think of it as another of our old schoolhouse adventures.
We literally just had the pep talk. What you mean?
Let's do this, boss man.
Just don't say anything you might regret later.
You guys aren't making this any easier.
That's their job.
All right, Class 7. Our mission is to explore the 7th floor of the old schoolhouse and find a way to return the building to normal. Are you ready to give this everything you've got?
Alright, Emma's a default we gotta keep. And we got a lot more options available. So I'm gonna take Laura for her power. We're gonna take V for the speed. Million for that defense ability. And for the last one, honestly, I want to take... part of me wants to take Elliot as a backup one because he does have healing. But at the same time, I like to go a bit more offense a little bit. I mean, there are two... I mean, we can take two more, so... I honestly want to try maybe... No, I'm going to take Crow, and we're going to take Eustace. If I remember their setups correctly. Oh yeah, I gotta work on the quartz and everything, mate. I think Laura... Yep, Laura's still good. Yeah, so let's see what I can do for Crow. Let's give Crow a bit of a defense buff. Yeah, let's go with Flood. Oh, we can give him water here. Okay, so let's go with Shield. Let's give him that. Let's go with Crescent Mirror, why not? That'd be fun. Ooh, Emma. Emma. Let's go with Hellfire. Wait, doesn't it already give Saintly Mirror? No it doesn't, but I think we could still give her that, why not? I know, let's not give her that. Yeah, you know what, let's improve her accuracy. Then give her that. Honestly, I want to give her more defense, but I also think we should give her more speed. She really does need that. Or not speed, evasion. But I think, you know what, no, let's get some more... yeah, let's give her some art defense. That's the best for her. Let's go to equipment for Emma. Yeah, this probably would really help if I change that up. Let's give her that. Yeah, let's go with the Rhine for metal for her. Laura, get that. Yeah, do that for her. Let's go with Fairy Brooch. For her. Yeah, let's do that. Definitely will be useful to not face confusion. Alright. That's just still my team lineup, but before we continue on, we're gonna have to go right back out. See, you can talk to Instructor Thomas about the dish, about giving more of the dishes, you know, instead of doing what I did last part, or the one before that, I think. So, you know, where you submit, where you give him the dishes or the food, you know what I mean, the food, the dishes, whatever. And I believe the other one should be here, probably. You know, for the maid. Unless she's not here. Unless she's back here. Ah, yes, she is. What's with that bell? It's scared. Bruh. Scared all the fish. What's going on here? This doesn't seem like part of the festival. I wonder what's happening. I'll go ask the academy. You stay here with Kurt. I will. Be safe. Okay. Alright, next up... we gotta go to the main building. Go to the second floor. Okay, we gotta go in here. Talk to Margarita. What's the cause of all the ruckus outside? Oh, hey, it's Margarita. What you up to, Margarita? Did the sugary scent not tip you off? I'm in the middle of cooking up some delicious treats for tomorrow. Even the most sheepish of darlings will be head over heels in love with me the moment these touch their lips. No man alive could resist my feminine wiles once they've had a taste of Margarita's love sweets. Oh, brother. I guess she either doesn't know or doesn't care about what's happening in the old schoolhouse. Well, they do say love is blind. They're just off somehow. They're delicious as is, but I feel as if I need a special twist. One incredible idea to make them even more delectable. Perhaps looking into it at a variety of recipes would help me realize just what they need. Oh my! Oh my, oh my, oh my! Would you mind showing me that recipe book of yours? You mean this? Yes, I do! She took it right out of our hands. Flip, 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 flip. Incredible. I've never seen a recipe book this full. Ah! Are you okay? I'm better than okay. I figured it out. I know what my treats were missing. All I need to do is take these ideas, mix them all up with my overflowing libido, and throw it in the cooking pot. Oh my gosh. I've finally done it. My latest and greatest confectionery achievement is here. They're enticingly sweet, but cut by a slap of bitterness. It took some work, but I've finally done it. My miracle love sweets are now complete. The smell. Whoa, what the hell did you put in these things? Well, I'm happy you were able to finish them, at least. It's all thanks to Rean and his recipe book. I would offer you a little taste as a thanks, but there aren't many and I have potential husbands to woo. You'll just have to be patient and wait until next time. I feel like I've been handed a stay of execution. How about this instead? While it pales in comparison to my wonderful treats, it might suffice. Magius. Is this a Master Quartz? Oh, look at that. I got a trophy. More like Rean Schwarzer. Okay, that was pretty funny. I never got that trophy, obviously. Where did you even get something like this? My father gave it to me when I returned home for the summer. He saw when he was out at antique shopping and snapped it up without a second thought. It's quite an enigma, apparently. No one even knows where it was made. Quite the peculiar item. Regardless of its origins, this Master Quartz holds a great deal of power. It can be very useful to us. In that case, we should take her up on her offer. Alright, let's actually take a look at it. Arts damage up as HP drops. Multiplied by a maximum of 1.5. He gives Luminous Ray, Silver Thorn, Phantom Phobia, Grim Butterfly, and Cross Crusade. Arts affects a wider area. Area +1. You know what? I'll give it to her. Okay, we gotta go to the lower class, dorm. Because again, this is something new. We go in here. Here we are. Oh, is that Red Moon Rose? You know these books? Of course, it's a sweeping novel about legendary creatures known as vampires, published by the chapter. Though for reasons unknown, right as the book was completed, printing came to an untimely halt, making complete collections rather rare. As with any collectible, a small number of enthusiasts sought to obtain the full run of the book's printing. Alas, every last person who completed their collection met their end, and in ways far too gruesome to even speak of. You can't be serious. It's nothing more than a rumor. Perhaps you will be perfectly safe as you continue to collecting, or perhaps not. This book seems rather unusual. Stories like that creep me out. Not even in my darkest dreams did I imagine that you would end up collecting the entire run. Some of my fellow fans might even kill to be in your shoes. Hehehe. Yeah, she's not even hiding how much she wants these. Maybe I should hand them over. Yeah. Do you want them? Oh, I never expected that you would offer. Did my story chill you so much that even the sight of them gives you shivers? No, that's not it. I just thought they would belong to someone who actually wanted them. Thank you. It would be my pleasure to take them off your hands. The complete run of Red Moon Rose. It would hardly be fair to accept something so precious without offering you anything in return. Oh, I know. Perhaps this will suffice. Here you are. A Zemurian ore. I stumbled upon it while building up my collection of peculiar objects. I'm unable to do anything with it, so I offer it to you. Right, thanks. I suppose we should be leaving then. Alright, now that we have a Zemurian ore, we can make something. Now, I do not remember which one was the strongest weapon for the character for Zemurian ore. I know I gave one to Rean. At least I think I did, right? I don't remember. Maybe? Again, I don't remember. I hope I did. Let's go find out. Whoa, hold on a sec. Is that a chunk of Zemurian ore you've got there? Is that what this thing's called? Oh man, it really is. That stone's basically a super hard metal from a long time ago. I'd be able to modify your weapons into something insanely strong with one of them. As in, think of the strongest weapon you've ever used and then think stronger. Really? Even one weapon that strong would be incredibly helpful, but you said this was an ancient metal. Are you sure you can use it? No sweat. This one famous orbital scientist figured out how to refine them not too long ago. I've read everything he's published on the subject, so I should be golden. If you got the materials, I've got the equipment to make the magic happen. Even if you only have fragments, I can put them to use once you collect enough. George works his magic yet again. I'm sure they'd be invaluable in exploring the old schoolhouse. Customization, yada yada. You're not gonna find stones like these every day. We will. We're counting a yada yada. Alright. Customize. I have enough for another Zemurian ore. Yeah, okay, so I have that. I got Golden Archer. I don't have Blue Rhapsody, which would probably be really helpful for everything else. Lunar Witch is honestly not bad. I got that. I don't have that. Don't have that. Honestly, I want to get it for fee. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Oh wow, that's a big boost in all of his stats. You know what? All things considered, I think it wouldn't be bad to give it to Emma, because that way her speed will go up again too. Wait, why is it only by 2 and not by whatever? I think it's because of the weapon she has equipped. That should make sense. The only reason I say that is because I am tired of having to go through like Elliot's and Emma's staffs, you know. But at the same time, I can't deny wanting to give that to Fee. You know, like with Fee having this, it'd be amazing. But then again, this stat boost increase for Emma for strength and art and ATS is honestly really good. So I think I'm gonna give it to her. And obviously I have another. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually had 2. Derp. So gonna do that. Yes. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna check the pawn shop, see if I have enough U material for it. I don't think I do. Damn it, those guys in crossbows gotta keep me on my toes. Huh? What do you want? Can you see we're close? Every day. I'm making exception. That's planned. Okay. Nope. I do not have enough. Okay then, never mind. So, now that we have that, we can pretty much go... Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually save the game, and I'm going to end this part here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time, we're going to go straight into the new dungeon, which will probably be the final dungeon. Probably. So, I will catch you guys next time. Laters!